there, Well Watcher. My name is YTWell, and today we're back playing some more Fallout New Vegas. And, you know, we may or may not have started a new
love to
DLC.
hear you breathe.
Jesus. Does anyone else say anything to me when I walk up to them? We may or may not have spent the entire last episode talking to these robot doctors, and we still have more to talk to. Don't really want to talk to you now, but we will.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination. Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming the words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Aw, man.
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope,
Please quit
which is
saying
then
that.
kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols. That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
I saw something cute the other day that said, brains named themselves. And I was like, aw, that is so cute.
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now.
What is eidetics?
I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
So, eidetics is relating to or denoting mental images having unusual vividness and detail, as if actually visible. That's interesting.
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned. It's excessive examination of the human form to achieve psychological arousal. Disgusting. I would never succumb to such base appetites. Distractions. Filthy, filthy distractions. What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title. Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens. Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
Are these, like, DLCs connected or something?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory. It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here. Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here. An interrogation. How fascinating. Please begin. Dr. Mobius, a monstrous brain creature with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all. It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see, no matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you. Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice? Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other, One mean, one curious, but there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure. Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way. Perhaps you are stuck in a looping gesture of verbal intercourse. Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Gosh, we have picked up so many quests. I'm just gonna show you guys. Look at all this. And we're not done.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible. Oh, really? Now the lobotomite is a master of the dictionary arts. What, do you have a doctorate in verbology? No? I do. And stop the presses. Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Rob Kotek on your arm? It is. What's your agenda bringing that in here?
It's always on a...
How dare you bring Rob Kotek in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain could make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco. Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, straining his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girdle bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts. Fine. Ask. I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
A human? What does that mean?
This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
So... I'm thinking the DLCs are all connected, and that's why it's recommended you do them in a certain order. It sounds like the Fontaine, maybe, or I don't know, maybe even the, maybe even Dog? Someone, I mean, that's too much of a coinky-dink. Explosive collars, like bomb collars.
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, then let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing. Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out. All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts.
What about Muggy? I want Muggy.
I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state. Who past you. You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
There's a working machine threatening me right now.
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple. Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number. Yes, thank you. 0. I am 0. How hard is that? A narrow, thin 0. Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please. Fine. Ask. That genius Mobius somehow cobbles together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure. Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds? Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing. I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy. Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Hmm. Okay, so we have 100,000 quests. And there's probably more too we still need to get. Ugh. This room's creepy. A lot of teddy bears. Ooh. Hey girl, hey. They do say I need to find Mobius's room. That's where my brain is, apparently.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Oh no, look at all the... Oh my lord.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you. Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak.
He says
What
impossible
did we speak
too.
about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me. I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs. Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace. Dr. O is certain of his findings,
I'm nervous
and no
to
one
see
else in the
these
think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings. It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. Have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub. We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight. Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains. This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man. And to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power. Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here. That glowing red scar, that laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child. It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic. Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics. Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why. Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear. Yes, always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The auto dock is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps. Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well. It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerves to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab. Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto dock. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
How convenient.
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion.
is where the good loot is. Got it. Dr. Mobius's glasses. Ooh. We may want to put those bad boys on. Ooh. Is this the boys? Okay, let's see what these glasses do. Explosives plus intelligence plus 2. I think with this we could go ask about the name. Alright, I'm getting excited. Was there anything else? Alright, let's go talk to Zero/Dr. O and ask him about his name situation again. I think hers was perception.
Ah, predictable. A lobotomized specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High. What about it? I don't feel like arguing it with you, too. What? Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
Whoa.
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. Oh is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in. Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. And make a 0 in all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking. You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
2 scrap electronics added. 2 scrap metals added.
It's a discovery. Kilomiles beyond your understanding that... You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome. Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
I don't think I have anything on me that'll give me... Ooh. Yeah, I don't have anything that'll give me, plus perception right now to do Dalla's other
I love
thing.
to hear you breathe.
Jesus! Okay, so we have spoken to all the robots besides 8, just because I think it'd be a waste of time. We went through all the doors. I guess we can turn around. We have a million billion quests, but the first would be go to the sink and install the central intelligence unit. Oh, we should probably save since that was another 30 frickin' minutes of talking to people. You guys don't mind listening to 2 hours of speech, right? Okay. Install.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the city.
Jocund?
I am your electronic valet and household central
No, no,
processor.
no, 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 no.
May I
It's
be of service, sir?
Jocund. Jocund. Cheerful and lighthearted. We're learning today, you guys.
Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir. Moreover, they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether. Over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir.
Okay.
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
There's no intelligence here.
Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If Sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that Sir is better off without them. However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Okay.
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality. As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Okay.
Indubitably, sir. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile. Very good, sir. If I might suggest a table wine, the 64 Atomic Claret is a lovely little vintage.
Wow. Basically buy anything. The 64 Atomic Vintage, you say? Ooh, rockets. Ooh. I don't see that wine. Primer and powder pack. Oops. Okay. I do want to buy the other patient gown. Just to combine them. You said little robots would...
Perhaps Sir would care to put Sir's feet up, and I might serenade Sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera.
No, that's okay.
Might I be of service, Sir? Very good, sir.
Okay. So this is the gun that they gave me. Wow. We'll have to look at it. I was gonna say repair my armor, but look at that. Forget about it. Alright, the Cyber Dog gun. It's a Magnum. Damage per second 193. Damage 28. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh yeah, they gave me one. Oh. There, now it's repaired. Listen, guys. Oh! It's not gonna do it? It's not gonna do it. It has a puppy! Ooh. Damn. Okay. Is Muggy awake? That's all I want. My long lost son Muggy. Damn it. Alright. So we did the files. What oh god. Find the missing modules for the sink, auto dock, and the biological research station. Travel to the exit. Okay. I was gonna say, let's find how to fix that guy's talker, but... Think tank, big mountain. Finally! Some gameplay, now that there's like, what, 15 freaking minutes left? Wow.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
Lobotomite. Huh. Well then. Hi. Uh-oh. Let's just keep it moving then. Basically, I want to explore every inch of this place. For as much as I was annoyed with all the talking, they're all very, very interesting, aren't they? Police Cyberdog? Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh shit. Hey. F you. F you, lobotomite. I look like such an angry nerd. Okay, you can just quit shooting. Military Cyberdog and Police Cyberdog. Oof. Him did a dead. Look at his feet. They're like robot legs. Oh, yeah. Killing doggies with a dog gun. Appropriate. Just gonna heal up a little bit. So we had a military one over here, which I didn't even realize they were different dogs. Ooh, is this a mod? Mayhaps, mayhaps. Look at that. Lobotomite goggles. Ooh. And a proton axe. Fun. No sign of the scorpions yet. Which I'm fine with. Uh-oh. Had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you can lend us as a means to stop it, Barb? I'm sending over the K900 or K9000 Cyber Dog gun. I can't talk today. This should do the trick. Let me know if you have any operational questions. Alright, so we've had another unfortunate occurrence. While attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness, the disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell, dropping the weapon. Unarmed, the team had to flee and sell off the lab. Fortunately, your K9000 Cyber Dog gun prototype was sealed inside. So is there a second one I can repair my gun with it in here, I'm guessing? Huh? How do I... Is that the gun? I need it! I have to find a way to unseal this somehow. I'm guessing we can't right now. Radiation.
Klein, remember the time you forgot to carry the tube and nearly blew up the Y-0 Research Center? Oh, wait, you did! Or was that me?
Ah! What do you want? It's so epic. Oh my god, I love this gun. We definitely have to get the second one. Shish kebab. Huh? Damn it. Lobotomites everywhere. How many people have they done this to? Wait, what are you guys? Night Stalker. See, I don't even think we've seen these yet, but maybe we have. Well, there's one. Oh, man. Gotta fill in our... we're gonna be over encumbered as per usual very, very quickly. As is tradition. I see... Oh, shit! Whoa! It looked like a skeleton. Yeah, Y-17 trauma override harness. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. There's a puppy too. Maybe the puppy will go get him. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it is a skeleton. Bruh! It's so freaking cool! Hey, who turned out the light? This is not the time for this. I want to get as close to him as I can. Oh my god, that's wicked. Okay, we're gonna have to heal. Your armor condition is dangerously low. Well, what else is new? Alright, we're gonna have to heal up and try and kill him. Oh my gosh, you're so strong! Human flesh. Does that mean this one place is unlocked now because he's dead? Or... no. I couldn't take the harness. Hey.
Time to reward myself with a little breath-freshening mentat.
Yum 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 yum. Delicioso. It's all well and good, but is this facility unlocked now? No. Okay. Guess we'll continue back this way. That's an interesting place. Alright, can I enter this facility? I guess that's a no. Yeah, that's a no. I think there's another one coming. Oh. Alright, back to what I was trying to do. Oh, wait, I need the pre-war money too. I guess no place to enter up here. We're burning through this ammo really quickly, so I do think I want to go ahead and re-pull out long would you... It doesn't say rest, it says wait. Damn, I don't know if we can sleep anywhere. Well, I guess before we get into trouble, I'm going to go ahead and save and call this episode here. Very, very interesting. I'm really liking this so far. I just hope we can handle it. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you being a well watcher, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!